Good morning. It's Friday here for me, and today's soap comes from Italian Barber. I think it's on sale today for about $2.99. That's what it looks like on the inside. It's fairly soft, and yep, it's got 5 ounces in it, or 150 milliliters, depending on what you're used to hearing. Got the alum block complete with rubber band. It's still in there. Unscented witch hazel methylated. Got the matching aftershave. Still using the Clubman's beard oil. Got it whipped up here in a bowl on the wet side of things. It's pretty wet. I guess you might call it a yogurt type consistency. Here's the bowl, sorry. This is a RazoRock 400. I like this brush. Handle's pretty nice. It's whipped up pretty nice. It's got a citrus scent to it. It's good for a Friday. And today, here's a shaver I've been shaving with all week. It's got interchangeable plates. Going to be using plate 6, then 5, then 4. Going to be swapping them out. The blade of choice is Gillette Silver Blue. And don't know, that's what it looks like on the top. The blade is there. It's just not real easy to see. Thought that was pretty cool. That blade exposure is pretty minimal. Been sporting this shaver all week. Tomorrow I'll be shaving with the #1 plate with a feather blade. Let's see how that goes. Cube, this Preshave cube is getting smaller, but as you can tell, it's still a pretty good sized chunk of Preshave soap. You can kind of tell by looking at the Preshave soap there. I've got some whiskers, maybe kind of hard to tell since most of them are gray nowadays, but they're there. It'll be interesting to see how this shave goes, being, I guess you might say, on the aggressive side today. I guess you might say there's a lot of anticipation here. It's the first time I've used this plate. Pretty good, even with just the Preshave. It's the first time I ever tried that, just with the Preshave soap on there. It's just to test out how Preshave. You ever wonder if you just use a Preshave soap, did your shave, you're in a hurry? You gotta hurry up and get it done. You have to have it done. That was pretty smooth. Always wondered how that would work out. And that's with even on the aggressive plate, that felt pretty decent. I don't know if anybody's ever done one on video just using a Preshave soap. Have to say, for plate number 6, this is pretty smooth. It might be hard to tell on the video. That is 6 notches up there. have to give that some thought. Do a shave just with the pre-shave. Looking at more on the pre-shave, more slickness than a cushion. That would be very interesting. The scent, I can still smell it. Yesterday my nose was kind of, sometimes I could smell things and sometimes I couldn't smell anything at all. I like RazoRock's, they've got another brush that looks similar to this, except for not orange or butterscotch in the handle, but red. I like the red handle also. It's got a larger knot. I can't remember how big it is, but it's a pretty good size knot. I'm wanting to say it's 30 millimeter, but I'm not sure. I don't remember right off the top of my head. Smells great. Like I said, that soap is on sale for $2.99. That's hard to beat. This plate, for being plate 6, feels pretty good. I'm not sure what the gap is on a plate 6. It has cooled off quite a bit here, making it somewhat more bearable in the bathroom. It's going pretty good. It's not every day the first time you use an aggressive shaver. In this case, an aggressive plate, that the shave goes very smooth. The blade feel, it's there, but it's not, how can you say, it's not scary. I've had some, it's like, oh my gosh. It's supposed to be a safety razor and it feels more like a shavette. Just surprising when you get that kind of blade feel. Italian Barber RazoRock has some pretty decent soaps at that price. Good value. I was supposed to be changing plates and I completely forgot about it. I got so excited about using the about using this plate number 6. How good, how smooth it feels for just even on a plate 6. Well, at least that was my intention, to use plates 6, 5, and 4, but using plate 6, this is pretty smooth. This really does, I mean, for me, this is a pretty smooth shave. plate 6. Like I said, I don't know if you can see that. That is, that's a pretty good shave. That is, that's very surprising. Go ahead and take this out. That's what it looks like there. It does rinse out pretty good if you take a moment, especially if you rinse it out with the water running. You know, I showed this last time, you know, with all the soap on there, just to show you how much will go in between the base plate and the cap. It does have quite a bit of room in there for the soap to be rinsed out, and you can leave that blade in there for the next shave, and you can tell that there's enough room for the drainage as well as air to get up underneath there to let it air out real good. In other words, not a lot of water retention. I'd have to say, without using plates 5 and 4, shave would have to have been just as good as it was with all 3 passes with the number 6 plate. This feels great. Like I said, just a little bit on the pickups, but that's pretty close shave. And it was smooth. It wasn't a rough shave by any means. Very surprised. I was expecting a very aggressive shave, something that'll definitely wake you up in the mornings. Right there, got a little bit of stinging. I'm telling you, I know it's hard to tell on the video. Very surprised that plate 6 went that smooth. Got a little bit back over here. But overall, in other words, very little to no stinging witch hazel. Have to say, like I said, I'm very surprised. Get that menthol. Definitely, I can get it around my eyes. I can feel it. Still don't see any weepers or anything of the sort, even at the pace I was going through the shave. Very good shave. Awfully excited. My goodness, that plate there might be the plate that I would, if I was going to stick to a plate, I might be sticking to the number 6. I really liked that shave. We'll see what tomorrow looks like with the plate 1 with a feather blade, but I'm thinking that plate number 6, if I was going to stick to one plate, that would be it. That felt pretty good. Guess you might say that hits my spot, where I know that I don't have to be too terribly concerned about pickups. Still get a very smooth, comfortable, efficient shave. In other words, like on the plate 3, I can still feel some places here or there. What I'm feeling is very minimal, just very minimal. It's a very efficient shave with that plate 3. In case you're interested, that's what the restrictor looks like here. scent's just coming right on out of the bottle. I had to wait a while. I had the soap for a moment. I had to wait a while before this was back in stock. The way I remember when I looked at it, they still have it in stock, so if you're looking to get some, you might want to hurry. Because like I said, I had to wait a good long moment before I was able to get some. Tomorrow I'll be using plate number 1 through all 3 passes with a feather blade. This is very lightweight. Like I said, I have a stainless steel handle here that I had on standby just in case if I really felt like I wasn't going to be able to deal with the lightweight handle. And it fits right up in there. I think you can see that it's right up in there. Screws right on, gives it quite a bit of weight. Of course, now the balance is somewhat different. Now, of course, all the weight's there in the handle. But if you're, in other words, if you wanted to use a metal handle, you can see there that it works just fine. This is a great shape. Very good. Very happy with this one. Awesome. At any rate, I hope everybody's doing well. Stay safe and smooth shaves. Until next time.